Hi guys, welcome back to another video. We are going to take a full practice test. I'm going to teach you how to answer each question and get high scores on the test. So let's start. Okay, so the first question type is read and select. You have 15 to 18 questions and you have 5 seconds per question. You just need to select the word when it is the real English word. That is just as simple. Okay, granting this is not a real English word. Lenity is an English word, I guess. Conscience. So if you're not okay, so it's Azan, so I'm gonna just stay silent. Okay, so you have only 15 seconds. If you know a word, just write it down. If you don't know, just skip it. It will not affect your scores that much. So repent is the real answer. Okay, it took her a lot of courage for her to move abroad alone. Yes. Bankruptcy, yeah. Energize me for the rest of the day. Yes. Okay, mixed language skills, 9 to 15 questions, total time 24 minutes. So you will get, listen and write and read aloud and also fill in the blanks. Let's go. I became a software engineer after college. Yes, let's go. Libraries. Okay. For various other services. So you have three, you have three, what do we say, replays. You can replay n plus n again for 3 times. All right, it's correct. Let's go. Despite graduating years ago, he still has access to his university email account. Okay. Okay, yeah, let's go. Okay, so this is, it's fill in the blanks question, biodiversity. So you have to read the full passage, and if you don't know, if you don't know how to fill a blank, just leave it. And if you know, write it, fill it. It is just that simple. Okay, so in a healthy environment and helps in what is this air are all living things. I think it's all not air. All living things in in that environment. A loss of biodiversity can have negative effects such as decrease in the genetic diversity of a species. Okay, protecting air. Okay, I don't know. I'm just happy with it. I did a good job in it. Okay. Yes, they received praise for their good behavior. Yes, let's go. Their first day work was successful. I don't know if this is their first day at work or Okay, so this is another fill in the blanks questions. Experts in high precision machine tools. Since then, we have become renowned as makers of precision. So I found this word from the title here. Look at that. Expert in high precision machine tools. So, and this is tools. I know it from the title. So you have to read the title before just filling the blanks. This will help you. Like, look at this one. These two are filled because I have read the title. Okay, so I'm sorry for the background inconvenience. A vendor outside of my house is trying to sell something of him. Okay. All right. So we will continue with your exam. Our exam. Okay. Makers of precision machine tools and as pioneers in technology. While our focus is still on manufacturing machine tools, our product life has to to our product life has expanded to in what is the word? Increase is not the word here. Okay, I don't know. A wider range of high performance equipment and service. Okay, wait. Services for a variety of applications in recent years. It's not applications, of course. I think it's appliances. No, no, no. There is okay, applications. So I don't know what this word is. Okay, time's up. It doesn't matter if you leave the company prioritize the use of what? Okay, yeah. Okay, complete the text with the correct words. Uniform to remember is preferred. What is this? Okay, in jury selection, lawyers are now beginning to favor individuals who are informed about the topic of the case. The I don't know what is the is that individuals mm, who come in with expertise in a topic will also have strong opinions. This prior knowledge. Okay, this prior knowledge supported supporting affects their ability to be impassioned. People who are uniformed by the contracts will apparently come in with more flexible viewpoints. Okay, what is this word? Low. Okay, I don't know. Is it experience or experience? I think it's experience. Experience. No, it's well, but this is expertise. and, and expertise. This prior, I think proper. It's pro. Oh, okay. Submit. Alright. Interactive reading. Number of pages is one. Time per page 7 to 8 minutes. Okay. So now we are going to interactive reading. Okay. So what you have to do is that you need to read the passage first, you know, and then go on select proper appropriate words for these blanks, you know. So in order to select a appropriate word, you have to read the sentence before and after it. Henrik, a diligent insurance claims adjuster in Greenland. The weight of his premium were closely related to life outside of work. Okay, felt the weight of. Okay, his evenings consisted of a mountainous loop of microwave dinners and work. Dale's sister worried about his well-being. Work and dinners and work meetings gave him a small surprise. Okay, but gave him a small surprise. I don't know what is this. Now a playful in fluffy hamster. Okay, it's puffy because look at here. It's pup is written right here. Okay, so it's puppy. Henry's life took a sudden turn. Pavok achieved up in nature. An early morning walk became his new reality, pulling him away from his computer more often than from his personal work computer more often than he would have more often than he would have liked, you know. Okay, so it's not I think leaf knock. What is that? This is such like this part is very confusing. I don't know. It doesn't make sense at all. Okay, so select the best sentence to complete the passage. Now, in order to select the best sentence in order to complete this passage, you have to read the sentences afterwards, and then you can, understand. Okay. Although he grumbled on the morning walks, Cinder couldn't help but smile as no. Then stood as no to participate in a few minutes. Okay, just as their plan finally arrived. Okay, after bonding over bits and discussing issues. No, if we work on it. Okay, so this is although he grumbled. And this will be right. Let me see. Yeah. Okay, why did Henrik Center bring him a small surprise? Okay, okay. Because yeah, yeah, this one. His evening concern all until what? So this is the answer. Okay. What was Henrik's job? Okay, this is his job. A diligent insurance claims adjuster in Greenland. Okay. Select the idea that is expressed in the passage. A unique craft in the know, Henrik spent more of his time working until he got knocked. Playful puppy. Young relationship. Henrik spent. Okay, that is the correct one. Select the best title for the passage. The new job. No. Henrik's journey with knock. Henrik moved with no city. New job. Yeah. Henrik's journey with Nanuk. Nanuk or something like Nanuk. Okay, so now we have interactive listening. I have one scenario and I have 7 and 45 seconds. Let's go. Listen to this scenario. Okay, we both work. What kind of schedule do you and your work friend work? Part. We work part. Both work part time. Okay, electricity is gone. We both work part-time jobs. Okay. What is the common rule you and your friend share? We are both lab assistants. Okay. Who are you and your friend working for? We're working for a professor. Is this correct? I'll listen again. Don't worry. What is the conversation with your friend? We're talking about what? I don't know. Let's go. We're talking about the job, right? So let's go. Participate in a conversation about the scenario. Pick the best opinion to start the conversation. So, uh, your classes aren't going well. How's your thesis going? Can I help you? Okay. How is the job going? Hey, how's the job going? Yeah, let's go. Okay, that sounds really cool. I'm looking forward to working on more interesting experiments too. I think this is correct, but let's see. No, yeah, let's go. What? Yeah, me too. I didn't realize how much work we went into setting up the experiments before. Oh, okay. Okay, so I think it's this one or this one. Yeah, this one. Okay, I think this one, but let's see. Okay, yeah, this one. Okay. Okay, no, just one. Yeah, the professor does a great job making sure things are under control. Manager for either for sure. That sounds like great schedule. In time for class and activity, and maybe back too. That's awesome. I think this one. Let's go. Yes, sure. Okay, thank you. Okay, so I and my friend are working as lab assistants for our professor. Okay, we discussed how our job, our jobs were going, and we both are content about it, as everything is organized and we are getting paid too. Okay, so let's go. Uh, if you want to write a good summary, so you have to remember the scenario in your head. You have to pick up the important points from the conversation and then put it into words. Like if you write 2 to 3 sentences in the scenario, that's more than enough. Okay, let's go. Now we have writing. We have two tasks and we have 9 minutes. Interactive writing and write about the photo. Let's go. Okay, this is a photo of a tractor um, parked in the field in front of the farmers. a river and mountain is seen in the back. Okay, come on. In the background. Um, I think it will be enough. Prepare to write about the topic below. Some people believe that photography is an art form, while others argue that it is simply a way to document real life. Do you think photography can be considered an art form? Provide reasons for your answer. Do you think photography can be considered an art form? Okay, so your main job is to answer this question, okay? This one. Okay, yeah. But you have to, okay. Some people believe art form, but yeah, wait. Do you think photography is a, okay, photography is among the nine types. Okay, let's see, nine types of arts in the world as I have studied in our art subject school. So I see eye to eye with the people who think that it's a form of art. Okay, however, uh, I cannot really deny the fact that recently it has been used as a way to document real life, including human and wildlife. Okay, all right. But to call it that it just simply is a way to do this, then that is where that is where I disagree with that. Because we still see some incredible photographs which are one in millions cementing the belief that it is a type of art which cannot be created by everyone. Okay, so that was a very good answer from my point of view. I don't know. So you share your your viewpoints with me in the comments. Like, how did I do here? Okay, okay. How does in okay, how does inherent truth in every photograph, or the idea that the camera doesn't lie and captures the moment exactly, does it influence your view of photography as an art form from or a mere documentation of real life? Okay, how does inherent truth in every photograph, or the idea that it doesn't lie and capture a moment exactly as it influence your view of photography as an art form or a mere documentation of real life? I think that capture the moment. But but the reason why I used almost that is because photos are heavily edited these days, where having softwares which alter the colors of the photos. So the moment the objects are real. Submit. Okay, so this is now the section number 7, which is speaking. Number of tasks are 3 and total time is 6 minutes and 30 seconds. Let's go. I have to talk about this one, okay? Okay. Okay, so this photo was taken from a woman wearing glasses, uh, looking through different pastry options um, in a pastry shop, most probably, because all we can see is the woman looking at some shelves where some pastries, cakes, and different types of pastries are kept, and she's looking through, trying to find the one she's looking for and buy one. So we can see a label where gift new yogurt or I don't know uh, gifted or grilled cheese. Yeah, grilled cheese is written there, so we can see that in that shelf that is the section of cheese, and we can see on the right of the photo that there are so many I don't know different types of options. So the photo was taken so closely that we cannot really identify whether it's a day or night, but we can see that there aren't only these three sections, and we can say the uh, fridges in this store. There are many as well, more as well, and um, the woman is closely looking down there, and we can see the prices written on a okay, the prices are written there, and we also can see the name of that store. Prepare to speak about the topic below. Explain the importance of rules in the workplace. How do rules keep everyone safe? How do rules? Okay, so this is your main topic, and these are the cue cards. So you have to talk about them. If you want to talk, include them as well, it doesn't matter. Okay, so talking about the importance of rules in a workplace, then I think it's a no-brainer that if a workplace doesn't have their own rules and regulations for their employees, for their customers, and for everyone working there, then it cannot succeed. Because if you have strict rules and regulations, it will uh, it will just make the employees to obey them, and it will benefit the company from every aspect. On the other side, if you are really friendly and free with with your employees and your workers, then they might. It's the nature of human beings that if they're not forced to do something, and if there aren't any strict rules, then they will just don't get out of their comfort zone. And humans love to be on their comfort zone. They love to do everything on the easy mood, where they're not bothered that much. So I think if you want to and also like this will, there are rules, then the employees will have, some sort of certainty that the boss cannot really uh, do things which are not included in the rules and regulations on them, and then they will feel safe as well. So it's important. Okay, we will have a interactive conversation. Okay, let's go. My favorite go-to food in any sort of event is kabuli palau, which is the national food of Afghanistan, and it's one of the most famous and common foods in festivals, in parties, in gatherings. So I love to have that. Besides that, I love a dish which is called macaroni in our language. It's similar to pasta, and I love devouring that in parties as well. I think if there is a certain program arranged in a gathering, then it will make it so super memorable because if people gather together, they talk and then they have food and leave, like nothing special happens in that, so then it doesn't make it memorable. So instead, you can have, let's say, a poetry gathering, or let's say you can have the jokes section where everyone is going to tell a joke, or you can arrange some sort of games. I don't know about other countries, but in Afghanistan, it is one of the most crucial parts of the any gathering. And I think if the food foods aren't good, then people will start complaining about it, and there will, like, the taste of the gathering will be destroyed completely. It will be tarnished. So I think it is one of the best things which directly affects the moods of people in a gathering. So if the foods are great, the people are happy. Okay, so a new restaurant which was established like a year or two ago, by the name of Ziyafat, is one of the most luxurious restaurants of Afghanistan. And if you go there, it's a five-star restaurant, and the foods, oh man, that's amazing. The vibe, the service, everything feels lavish, fancy, and just like, you know, foreign countries. You can get the vibe of European uh, America inside Afghanistan. Okay, so one of the changes that I want to see in events in our towns is that um, we used to celebrate the Independence Day, uh, you know, com- with our hearts completely. Everyone was going to come outside and they were used to celebrate it. Now people don't celebrate it because there are some restrictions from the government. So I would like the government to give free hand to people in order to celebrate the Independence Day any way they want. We're living in a very poor country. It's a developing country. People don't have the uh, simple facilities that people in the foreign countries have access to. So I think if I would say just elevators and lifts are installed inside the buildings, it will be a great initiative for the elder people. And also, I would like to have some sort of ACs in the summer. You too. Okay, so this is the last section of the test, which is writing and speaking sample. So on the certified test, these will be available to institutions that receive your results. Number of tasks 2. Total time 8 minutes. Let's go. Okay. Describe a teacher who you remember fondly. What qualities or characteristics they have that make them stand out in your memory? Give specific details. Let's go. Okay. I have had. Okay. There are a number of reasons why I have deep heart-to-heart connection with him. To start with, first, he was he was extremely talented in his field. Uh, so were other teachers in that camp. What made him stand out among everyone was his motivating behavior. Every student, he would give he would give that unbreakable spirit to you that you would start to learn things which seemed impossible before. The reason why I adore him this much is because he was different from every other teacher of mine. Okay, so the last part, prepare to speak about the time. Are you more productive when you're doing a few things at the same time, or are you more productive if you have only one single thing to focus on? What do you think helps you to be more productive? Okay, when you're doing a few things at the same time, or more productive when you have only one. Many people will have their own opinions, but from my point of view, I guess I'm more productive when I have one single task to tackle. And I'm going to give you the reason. So, when you have so many things on your plate and you have to handle all of them simultaneously, then it becomes really hard for you to focus on one thing particularly and, you know, help your productivity to come out for that one certain thing because you have so many things to do and you have of course a deadline that you have to keep in your mind, so it doesn't give you that freedom to think fully and give your all to that to one particular thing at a time. So I always prefer to focus on one thing at a time, even though I love the idea of multitasking. But multitasking doesn't mean that you have to um, do everything simultaneously. But how I see is that you have to you have to choose the main task that you are going to do, and then you can do other things little by little at the meantime. So it's like, giving your all attention to one thing and giving uh, benefiting from your productivity at that certain thing while doing a little bit of other things as well. So for me, I think the reason why it helps is because um, first things first is time. You have a lot of time. You should not. you will not be worried about the time. You'll not be worried about the deadline. You have only one task to do, and you can do it with your full heart. So maybe there are, and I think if you are able to be productive while doing so many things at the same time, then I think you are superhuman. Because I don't know, but I guess I believe in this one quote, which is that master of everything, master of none. Which means that if you're trying to master everything, you will end up mastering nothing. And we have another slang, or we can say proverb in our language, which means that a cow is a cow is dead among so many butchers, which means that if one butcher tackles that one cow, then he can slaughter that, and it will not die from his hand. So, but if so many butchers are gathered and trying to slaughter the cow, then the cow will die and no butcher will succeed. So that's why I think instead of focusing on multiple tasks at the same time, it will be more productive to just give all your time to one task at a time. Thank you. Okay, so this is how you can answer these questions as well. The one thing you have to keep in mind is that you have to talk for 3 minutes. So it does affect your score if you talk less than 3 minutes. And yeah, even if you don't have anything in mind, just say anything. It's not an information test, it's just your speaking test. Speak. Let's see. Okay, I don't want to participate in any survey, thank you. Wow, 135, 145. That is amazing.